Well, we've all heard it mentioned and seen it on Facebook, I'm sure. Replanting things from the grocery store. I figured I'd give it a try, because I know with the green onions it definitely works. So, why not try with some of these other things? Hey there everybody, welcome back into the green room. As I just mentioned, we're going to try planting down some, groceries today really. Because if you've ever seen any green onions in any of my aquaponic videos, that's where they came from. I know it works with them, so let's try it with the rest of these things. I've got a couple more avocados that have passed their prime. Got some carrots here, got some celery. Let's see how it works. The end result with these green onions that I'm about to do is going to be this here. Already done it this year. Surprise, surprise. I like green onions. Can't ever have too many. Now, we are going to be starting them in just water, but as you can see, these are in soil. I find growing in just water, just like the aquaponics, they get a little slimy on the inside, almost aloe vera-like slime, so I like them a little drier than that, so into the soil they go. So for the sake of starting these here, I'm just going to cut them off just above the height of the cup. And then I know they'll have enough room that they can at least be peeking out above it to get a little bit of the light that's going on around. Guess I need to unwrap them first. So with the bottoms in the cup ready to go, tops in another cup ready to go for dinner, I'm just going to fill this up with regular old tap water to just the level of that first line way down in the side there. Just enough to keep the roots wet. And that's basically all we're going to have to do for these. In a few days these roots will start to really put on some great growth, and I'll probably see growth out of the tops of these within a couple of days as well. It really doesn't take long for green onions to grow back. Easily the most rewarding of these crops to grow from the grocery. So that's pretty much it for now. In a week or so I'll start putting some soil in there. That's why this is double cupped, and I'll be good to go. Lots of green onions. Next. I just looked out my window. It's the 23rd of March. I'm inside gardening, so yay for me, but wow, here I thought spring was coming. Get some big snowflakes in there. Back to the green room. I guess next we're going to cut the top off of this carrot here. See how it does. I read somewhere in one of those old wives' tales type books that if you plant the top of a carrot the second season, you get carrot seeds. So I don't know if this is going to grow a root or just kind of an above ground flower and seed situation, but it'll be educational in either way. With one thumb down, maybe two. So now they claim it's as easy with this as just shoving the carrot back into the ground, covering it up with soil, which is easier with two hands I'm sure. I'm going to need a little more soil in there. And letting it regrow. I'm going to water this from beneath. Again, two hands. Oh, these cups are snug. There we go. I'm going to water this from beneath with just some regular water. And we'll check back on it in a while. See if it's got any new growth on there or if it was just too late for this carrot. Next up, celery. Alright, seems straightforward enough. I'm going to go with a lined Folgers can here because that's as close as I can get to double cup for this kind of weight and stability, you know. Alright, soil it up. So we can see with this celery there's clearly no root structure at all left there, but I'm going to go with 3 fingers, cut it. I don't think I've ever cut a celery like that before. I normally just kind of peel them off from the outside and work my way in. Anyway, into the soil it goes, because apparently it'll grow roots and shoot up the new celery from in the middle there. And even if that only gets used like the lovage was, it'll be a nice herb for salads and stuff. We shall see. You need to water this from beneath. Maybe put a little more soil in there. And then finally I've got these 2 incredibly old avocados that I'm going to try and plant out. Add to the garden long term, hopefully. Here we've got the one that I did earlier. It's still cracked, but not putting any visible root out. Not giving up on it yet though, just trying to give it friends. Yeah, that's it. We have the first one going this way, which is the most recommended way to start an avocado pit. I'm going to do, of course, one of them that way, but I'm putting it in a clear cup so we can see root progression without adjusting the actual pit. And the other one I'm going to put in double cups, holes in the bottom of the top one, but clear too, so we can, again, hopefully see some sort of root progression. Alright, time to clean out 2 avocados. Alright, well, since this is what I found when I cut into those 2 avocados, I'm not even going to bother with that one. We're just going to plant this one into the soil. The last avocado pit was considerably smaller than this, so I figured it would fit into this cup, but I've been wrong before. Kind of made a channel out of being wrong at this point. But anyway, I'm going to get a little more soil onto that, pack it in a bit, and we'll underwater away, see how she goes. So there you can see now I've got just the top of this pit sticking out. Time to water it, and we're done. Here's to hope, eh? Should suck up that water in a second or so here. You can see the line at the bottom, and there she goes. Well, at the end of the day it doesn't look like much, but here we've got the 2 avocado seeds, that one from before obviously. We've got our celery base, we've got our carrot top, and we've got our green onions, plus proof of concept, previously rooted green onions. So there we go. There's not much to it, really. Alrighty, we'll check back on these guys every once in a while in the green room updates, and we'll let you know how they actually work out in the long run. Like I say, I know the green onions works, so I've got some hope for that. As for the rest of it, I just don't know, and I've got no luck with avocado seeds, so yeah. I'll get a tea plant before I get an avocado plant at this rate. But I'm going to try anyway, because you got to try, you know? Alright everybody, thank you so much for joining me today here in the green room for this replanting of groceries type video, and I will see you next time. Have an absolutely wonderful day everybody. Bye.